Morocco is shocking the world by officially launching construction on a $1.5 billion mega expansion of Casablanca's King Mohammed V International Airport, a bold and strategic move aimed at positioning the country as a global aviation powerhouse ahead of the highly anticipated 2030 FIFA World Cup. The groundbreaking marks the beginning of one of the most ambitious infrastructure undertakings in Morocco's modern history, with a brand new state-of-the-art terminal now entering its physical construction phase. As bulldozers roar into action and excavation works commence, the message is clear. Morocco isn't just preparing to host the world, it's preparing to lead it. The vision behind this monumental project isn't new. In fact, it is the result of years of careful planning under Morocco's National Airports 2030 strategy, an ambitious blueprint that seeks to transform the country into a world-class aviation hub grounded in technological innovation, climate resilience, and global connectivity. The initiative gained new urgency when Morocco was confirmed as a co-host of the 2030 FIFA World Cup alongside Spain and Portugal. A move that will thrust the North African kingdom into the global spotlight and demand world-class infrastructure to match. But is this just about the World Cup? Or is Morocco cleverly using the tournament as a catalyst to drive long-term national transformation? Casablanca's strategic position on the map already makes it one of the most important air junctions between Europe, Africa, and the Americas. For decades, Mohammed V International Airport has served as Morocco's aviation crown jewel, but its current capacity no longer matches its growing ambitions. With Royal Air Maroc rapidly expanding its international reach and millions more expected to descend upon the country in the years ahead, the timing couldn't be better. Morocco isn't just reacting to rising demand, it is anticipating and designing for it. Could this proactive mindset be what sets Morocco apart from other African nations? The new terminal will be no ordinary expansion. With a staggering capacity to handle an additional 20 million passengers per year, the upgraded airport will raise Casablanca's total capacity to 35 million travelers annually, placing it among the largest and most strategically located air hubs on the African continent. But the numbers only scratch the surface. This is infrastructure designed not only to move people but to redefine how they travel. From digital boarding and biometric check-ins to climate-resilient architecture and a seamless high-speed rail link, the new terminal is a glimpse into the future of global air travel. Could Casablanca soon rival the likes of Dubai, Heathrow, and Charles de Gaulle? Designed by a prestigious international consortium made up of Ala Concept, RS8 Architects, and Aegis Bâtiments International, firms with elite portfolios that include world-renowned terminals in London, Madrid, and Geneva, the terminal will embody what Morocco's National Airports Authority describes as a new generation of airport infrastructure. Think smart technologies, paperless processes, and green energy solutions. The terminal will integrate a high-speed train station capable of transporting passengers to Rabat in just 30 minutes and to Marrakech in under an hour. This means travelers will be able to land in Casablanca and be sipping mint tea in Marrakech before the ice melts. How many airports around the world can promise that level of speed and comfort? The first phase of the project, involving site preparation and groundwork, has already begun following a national tender that awarded the contract to Sodom, a leading Moroccan construction firm. This crucial groundwork phase is expected to last 8 months and sets the stage for full-scale construction to commence in 2026. Meanwhile, Morocco's National Airports Authority has completed its call for expressions of interest to identify the best candidates for the main construction phase, receiving a flood of 27 proposals from both Moroccan and international consortia with deep expertise in complex airport systems. The official tender process for selecting the primary builder is set to begin in July 2025, with final awarding expected by year-end. Could this transparent and competitive selection process become a model for other infrastructure projects in Africa? The financial backing for this project, estimated at 15 billion Moroccan dirhams, or approximately $1.5 billion, is being managed through National Strategic Infrastructure Funds under the stewardship of Morocco's National Airports Authority. The entire terminal is scheduled to become operational by 2029, just in time to welcome millions of international fans, officials, and tourists for the 2030 World Cup. But Morocco is looking well beyond the tournament. This isn't just a sports infrastructure project, it's a pivot toward a different kind of future. Could this be the spark that transforms Morocco into Africa's aviation epicenter? The benefits to Morocco will be vast and multidimensional. In the short term, the project will generate thousands of jobs and stimulate the local construction and engineering sectors. In the long term, the upgraded terminal will improve air connectivity, lower transportation costs, enhance tourism, and increase the country's competitiveness in international trade and investment. It will also elevate the status of Royal Air Maroc, turning it into a more competitive global carrier with access to expanded international routes. But perhaps most significantly, it will solidify Morocco's place in the global travel network as a first entry point to Africa, a gateway, quite literally, to an entire continent. Could other African nations afford to ignore such transformative possibilities? Experts across the globe are already praising Morocco's foresight and commitment. By moving from design to shovels in the ground, the country has signaled that it isn't just dreaming big, it's building big. The scale, ambition, and international collaboration of this project have led many to call it one of the most visionary airport expansions anywhere in the world. It is, without question, the most significant aviation infrastructure initiative Morocco has pursued in the last 10 years. More than just concrete and steel, the new terminal represents a philosophy, a determination to rise above limitations and become a benchmark for excellence in African infrastructure. If aviation is the bloodstream of globalization, then Morocco is busy building a beating heart. As the 2030 FIFA World Cup draws closer, and as global eyes turn toward Africa, Morocco's airport expansion sends a powerful message. The continent is not just a spectator, it's a contender. By upgrading its most critical gateway, Morocco is inviting the world to see Africa not as a place of problems, but as a place of potential. And in doing so, it challenges other African nations to follow suit. Why wait for the world to come knocking when you can build the door? Let Casablanca's rise be a blueprint. Let Morocco's boldness be a beacon. It's time for other African nations to dream bigger, plan better, and build smarter. Because the future of global aviation isn't just in Europe or the Middle East, it could very well be on African soil. Your perspective matters. What do you make of Morocco's massive $1.5 billion new terminal at the Casablanca airport ahead of the 2030 World Cup? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the New Africa Wealth and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our informative future videos. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thank you for watching.